Be honest. Are you a people pleaser? Do you have trouble saying no, setting boundaries? Are you tortured by the idea that someone might not like you? If so, boy oh boy, do I have a video for you. Hello, my lovelies. My name is Vanessa Van Edwards. I'm a behavioral investigator. I research all of the hidden forces that drive our behavior at our Human Behavior Research Lab, the Science of People. Today, we are talking all about people pleasing. For some people, they can't help but want everyone around them to like them, sometimes at the sacrifice of their own needs, wants, and desires. No more. The only person I want you to please is you. According to Dr. Susan Newman, people pleasers want everyone around them to be happy, and they will do whatever is asked of them to keep it that way. They put everyone else before themselves. She said, for some, saying yes is a habit. For others, it's almost an addiction that makes them feel like they need to be needed. This makes them feel important and like they're contributing to someone else's life. So here's what you can do to start saying no to others and say yes to yourself. Number 1, internal validation. Most people pleasers are desperate for validation and appreciation. They want to feel needed. So they become over-the-top helpful and say yes to everyone. This makes their confidence purely based on external forces, the approval of others, and not internal forces. I want you to rely on internal validation, not external. The best way to fight people pleasing is to build up what makes you feel good. If you feel good, you don't need others to make you feel good. Do activities that make you feel like a baller. Hang around with people who make you feel awesome without having to do anything for them. Remind yourself that you already have a lot going for you. This leads me to my tweetable for this video. People pleasing is an addiction that pleases no one. At VVan Edwards. Number 2, start with small no's. It's hard to go cold turkey on pleasing people, so start with small no's. For example, if you don't really want to go to a party, but you feel guilty, say you'll go, but you'll be there a little late, so you don't have to stay the whole night. Or if someone wants to grab dinner, do a shorter coffee date instead. See how you can start saying small no's to get the practice in to saying the bigger ones. Number 3, give yourself time. It's extremely hard to say no to someone's personal request. It's even harder when you are a people pleaser. So when a friend asks you to help her find a new outfit, you default to, sure. Or when a colleague asks you to be part of their project, without thinking you say, okay. But then immediately you regret it. And then you're angry at them and angry at yourself for saying yes. That's why I always tell people pleasers not to even try to give an answer immediately. Make a rule that if someone asks you for something, your default answer is, let me get back to you. You can say that you have to check your schedule, your to-do list, or your spouse. Whatever, just buy yourself time. Then you have some space to think about it and respond on email or text with a polite no. This is so much easier than doing it in person and gives you time to make the right choice. Remember, the right answer, let me get back to you, is always best. Number 4, know your goals. It's much easier to say no to other people's lives when you know what you're saying yes to in your life. Once a week, I sit down and reevaluate my long-term goals and my short-term goals for the week. I want to know what I'm doing this week that gets me closer to where I want to be in 5 years. When I have this clear in my head, it's so much easier to say no to requests because I have to make time for my goals right now. So my questions are, where do you want to be in 5 years' time? What are you doing right now to get yourself there? These answers will make it easier for you to focus on you. Number 5, get rid of toxic people. As you've been watching this video, is there one specific person you've been thinking of? You might have a toxic person in your life who is constantly asking you for things that you are sucked into pleasing them. If you have a toxic person in your life, please get them out. I have a video on the 7 types of toxic people right here for you to watch next. Number 6, stop apologizing. When you say it with meaning. Don't apologize because you have to prioritize. Don't feel bad that you have some things you have to take care of. You are standing up for you. And remember, if you don't stand up for you, no one else will. Okay, I know you can do it, and it's time to stop people pleasing and start doing what's right for you. Remember, I am rooting for you. Want 2 more helpful videos on this topic? Check out both of these right now. How to deal with a toxic person and how to snap out of a funk.